Good morning. I can't even tell you how many of our listeners went they're Claymates, right?
Well, that's what they like to call themselves.
Yes, and we had many Claymates call yesterday morning trying to get tickets for this because we were giving them away. So they're all very excited, breathless with anticipation, sitting on the edge of their seats, waiting. Now, Clay, you've got something great coming up. What have we got? Because it's not just you. I mean, to be able to sing with a symphony is not an easy thing.
It proves to be an interesting task every day. You know, we actually, instead of, like most tours that we do, I can rehearse a little bit before we leave, and then we just show up and do the show every day. Now we have to show up and do a rehearsal every afternoon, which is kind of interesting, but it's a nice little warm up, and it's kind of interesting to have a different group every single night. So it's kind of like a fresh new show every day.
So, Clay, are you going to be doing songs from 1,000 different ways, or All Is Well, or both, or?
Well, we'll do songs from All Is Well, and we'll do songs from Merry Christmas with Love. It's just a Christmas show, so it's all Christmas music.
And what's your favorite Christmas song?
My favorite Christmas song somehow seems to be "O Come, O Come, Emmanuel." Every time, it's my favorite one to sing and to listen to every year. So
I like the barking dogs myself. That do jingle bells.
You know how great that would sound with a full symphony orchestra, Clay?
The barking dogs.
Yeah. And now the bassoons. This type of thing.
So do you miss, American Idol now must seem like it, I know you have a lot of memories of it, but it must seem like really, really in the past. Now, are you still close to some of those people?
I stay in touch with Kimberly Locke. Actually, Julia D'Amato will be at the show that I'm doing tonight. And Ruben and I stay in touch.
Let me ask you this. Did you get a Christmas card from Simon?
No, I did not.
Not even when you open it up and plays a song or something,
You're horrible. Merry Christmas. Probably
Now, is he worse than what we see on TV, or is he just, playing to the cameras, or is he just worse?
No, he's not worse at all. He's not a bad guy. He just thinks his opinion matters more than anybody.
See, you're one of those people that only has nice things to say about people, aren't you?
Hey, Clay, I wanted to ask you about this because I know you, in college, you majored in special ed, and you formed a foundation called the Aiken Foundation, which is just doing such great work around here. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Our organization that tries to include kids with disabilities into programs that they don't have access to. So summer camps and after-school programs are kind of our main focus, or have been, as far as programs go. So we have started some summer camps where kids with disabilities can participate with kids without disabilities. That's been quite successful for us. And
during the holidays, of course, you have Wrapping for Inclusion. We've been doing the public service announcement for the last month or so. Some of the Borders and Barnes & Nobles in the area, I know they can gift wrap for you, and you can help some of these kids be included in some of these activities.
Right. We just have a really amazing grassroots effort, I guess, if you want to call it that. So the fans have been Claymates and non-Claymates, whatever they want to call themselves, are just... I wouldn't be able to begin to talk about how wonderful they've been, and they started Wrapping for Inclusion themselves, and they've just it's really taken off, and they just do an amazing amount of work for us, and I couldn't be happier. I'm more thrilled about their support of that than I am about their support of me singing, really.
Clay, when you were working with kids with disabilities at the Y, somebody nicknamed you Gonzo. How come?
Well, I tend to not have too much. I didn't have too many inhibitions, and I was more than happy to act like a weirdo if I needed to. So I think they just thought the name fit.
Good.
Now, Clay, do you read the stuff that's written about you?
For the most part, I don't read anything. Sometimes my mother will email me something. If it's nice, I'll read it. But for the most part, you don't pay attention to stuff.
One last question. Who would play you in a movie? If you could cast anybody to play Clay Aiken, who would it be?
Oh, my goodness. Well, I would think it would have to be Brad Pitt.
Yeah, baby.
No idea. Who would play? I would not even begin to... let's put it this way. I don't think they're going to be making a movie of my life anytime soon. So
I think you'll be surprised. Lifetime Network is probably already knocking on your door.
I see it as a starring vehicle for Regis Philbin, Clay. Come on.
Oh, that's probably what it is. Maybe Conan O'Brien.
Everybody's Clay Aiken, and join Clay with Clay Aiken's Christmas with the Chelsea Symphony Orchestra at the Tilla Center in Greenville coming up tomorrow night. Clay Aiken, a pleasure to talk with you. Happy holidays and have a great time.
Thank you so much.
Merry Christmas, Clay.
You too, guys.